welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming here at Klein's Floral and Greenhouses off of East Washington Avenue. And you know, it's not looking like spring outside or feeling like it. In fact, it's raining right now. I think if it were a few degrees cooler, it'd be snow.
Just about.
Don't you agree?
Yes.
But hope springs eternal when you step inside the doors here at Klein's. In fact, I saw one of the paving stones that said, "To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow."
Oh,
with us, we have Sue Klein, the owner here of Klein's Floral and Greenhouses. Sue, I liked this sign a little better. This sign says, "Free weeds. Pull your own. Help yourself." I may have to get a couple of those. Thanks for having us here. We love this atmosphere, and we're all looking a little gray today, but behind us, it's
bright. It's springy.
It's
Even
fantastic.
just, we were saying before Sue joined us, even just the air, it just feels so fresh here, and it's literally refreshing to step in here.
It's probably the best air we'll breathe all day, actually.
Everyone is very excited about spring coming, and yes, anxious to start planting and gardening.
So, speaking of planting and gardening, when can people start planting?
Well, right now, the cool weather crops can be planted. Things like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and then there's pansies and things like that. Those can go in right now. But keep in mind that May 10th is the average last frost date for Madison. So that's still a couple weeks away. People are still anxious, and there's a lot of things that can be planted either in a container perhaps and then brought inside if it gets too cold at night, but you still need to watch the temperature if you want to go a little crazy with some other plants.
Isn't the rule of thumb, once we hit Mother's Day, you're usually safe? Is that right?
Well, May 10th.
It's right
May
around
10th,
there.
about there.
8th
But I mean,
is Mother's
sometimes
Day,
there has been frost up until Memorial Day, so we do live in Wisconsin, but
Wisconsin.
Yes.
No, we love it here. But okay, so we are close. We're very close to the mark.
We're very close.
There's some we can do now.
Yep.
As people are starting to plan and come in and shop and look at all these beautiful flowers and plants that they see here, how do you know what's good for shade versus sun? Because obviously every garden varies in the areas of planting.
Right, and it's good. You need to know, what kind of exposure this area is in your garden, and come in and we just ask for suggestions. There's a lot of so now annuals are the ones that you need to plant every year, and perennials are the ones that come up every year. And it's nice to have a combination of the two, because most perennials will just bloom a short period, not all summer, whereas most annuals will bloom all summer. So if you want to have color all summer, either do annuals or a combination.
Okay, I see. That's interesting. I never thought of it that way. So going back, we were saying before we started, because I made this mistake myself, thinking annuals were recurring.
Yeah, a lot of people do, yeah.
And actually annuals are just that summer.
Just that summer.
Where they're one and done, where the perennials come back. But you said annuals tend to be brighter and in bloom longer?
They bloom almost all summer. Then there's a lot of really fun annuals, tropicals, like the anthuriums that are over here, and there's hibiscus and gardenias and things like that. But those kind of plants could be overwintered. So don't plant them in the ground. Plant them in a container that you can bring inside over the winter.
I see. Okay. Well, and the nice thing is, if you have a brown thumb like I do, everybody here is so great and so helpful and knowledgeable. So you really can come in with no baseline knowledge and walk away with what's going to be right for your garden, and also maybe your maintenance level too, because that's a big deal for some folks. Some people really enjoy getting out every weekend and tending to their plants, where others want to plant them and maybe have a little bit less of an intimate upkeep moment week after week.
So if you ever wanted to take a look at all the different plants that we carry on our website, if you click under greenhouse and spring plants, you'll see all the annuals, perennials, shrubs, water plants that we carry. So
yes. We've talked about air. I don't want to get too much on this topic, but I just wanted to tell you, we even talked about air plants a couple times when we were here, and so many people have been so inspired by that. Like, as I've been out and about, people say, "Oh, I saw that and I went and got an air plant." So just so you know, they even have air plants here. So much fun.
The air plants are for the indoor.
We just got a shipment of new ones, so we have even more.
Well, with regard to the one and done, well, not really an annual, but I love hostas. I think they always look good. They're so easy. They come back every year. They don't overtake the garden. So
they're pretty low maintenance.
They are low maintenance, but they always look great. So,
and they work well as a cut flower, in a vase.
Oh, when the blossoms come.
No, even the leaves. The foliage is just so interesting. We use that in arrangements in the summer true.
So use those in arrangements.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
And Sue, share with us, if you would, all these things that you're talking about. Now, you grow a lot of your plants and things right here.
We
I mean,
do.
we're literally sitting in the setting that a lot of these are born and grown.
Right.
Talk to us about that. What is the importance there of locally grown plants?
Well, because they're grown here, they're acclimated to Wisconsin,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't go through the stress of being trucked from Florida or from another place. So
Sure.
that's really important for the plant's health, and we want everyone to be successful at their gardening, and that having healthy plants that are locally grown helps with that.
That means a lot, because it can be frustrating or a struggle for people to, finally, maybe it is a new venture for them and they finally get out and plant some things they're really proud of them, and then if it doesn't work, how frustrating is that? It might
Yeah.
discourage you from going forward. But because these plants are grown here, they're really more attuned or adept to this environment, so they have a better chance of survival.
Right, right.
Which is what everyone wants, the customer, and of course you want that for the customers.
Right.
Before we run out of time, let's talk about the potting shed. We've been in there digging around a couple times before, but tell our viewers what the potting shed is, what is so great about it.
Well, we have had a lot of success with our potting shed. A lot of girls will come and have like a girls' afternoon or a girls' night, and either bring containers from home or purchase containers here, and then plant their gardens, their container gardens.
So you can bring a container from home
Yep.
or buy one here, gather up some plants, you'll have help,
Yes.
and you'll take away something really incredible
And
that
you-
you'd be proud of.
And you don't have to have a mess at home. The dirt, it will be here, and
I think what a great gift too, to give somebody something that you
that
personally
you made.
potted and
Yes.
I love
together.
that idea. And I also love the idea of having no mess at home.
Yes, that too.
Well, Sue, we are out of time. Thanks again for having us
Thank
here.
you.
Really love coming to visit, and you should come visit too. Highly recommend it. That's it for Girl Talk today. Thanks to all of our guests. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Girl Talk on Channel 57.